welcome back. So it's one each, 8 frames in this first session, a possible 9 this evening. Judd Trump winning the second frame after Maguire won a rather lengthy opener. Let's see what frame 3 has in store for us. Of course, last year in the semi-finals, Trump had a bit of a heartbreaker against Ronnie O'Sullivan, lost 10-9 on the final black. O'Sullivan, I remember he potted a fantastic yellow, made a great clearance after Trump had a chance to kill it off. But of course, I guess that was a distant memory a few weeks later because he went and won the World Championship.
Tempted long red here for Stephen. Played that nicely. He's very good at that shot. Just drops him in. Now he's in round the black spot. Just stun up into that red directly in front, above the black.
Eight. No.
Okay, he got the option if he chooses. Screw off the bunch, leave him on that red closest to the black. Bring a few more into play. Oh, he's just got caught in there, didn't quite get enough backspin on the cue ball. It was a tough bunch to go
16.
into. Still possibly got this red to middle. I'm not sure if it goes past the first red. If it does, he'll take it on. He just sneaks through, so I feel he's got to take this one on. Oh, he can't get any closer than that. He thought that was in.
16.
Well, I thought it was in as well. Wow. The last minute, last second, he was denied.
Buckets, Dave. Buckets.
Wow, well, that wasn't close. That was never going to drop on any table.
Yeah, very surprising, that one. Not used to seeing Judd miss at all these days. Doesn't quite look settled out there yet. I know he's got a frame on the board, but it's all a bit edgy at the moment. Nothing's coming easy, and that is a real surprising miss, and like that wasn't even close. Very surprising.
I think the thing is with Trump, he's played his A game so much this season, and of course he's been very successful with it. It's whether he can have the confidence in maybe his B game to get him through tournaments, particularly a longer frame event like this. So he's trying to discover his touch again. He's not quite there yet.
Clever safety from Stephen there. Purposely getting the cue ball to the left-hand side of the table. Blocking off the path back to baulk. So Judd's got to catch this one right. Can't afford to catch this a fraction thick. Oh, played that well. So again, blocking off the right-hand side of the table, making safety far more difficult. think Stephen's eyeing this one up. Possible long red. Screw back to balk. Yeah, got the second part of the shot right. Very close to the pot as well. It was a good effort. Chance for Judd to clip this red in here. Caught it too thick again. Not missed the cannon on the brown, so this is another half chance for Stephen. No problem potting the red, but controlling the cue ball is not going to be easy. Natural path taking it into the blue. Could play to cannon the blue, which will leave him a shot at the black, possibly.
One.
Judge that one nicely. Pink goes too, so that's a bonus. Now straight away taking the option to move this red away from the black spot. He's got a fraction too far though.
7.
So both players not quite at it 100% yet. A few little errors creeping in, a few positional mistakes. It's still early in this match, and like I say, the new cloth's probably having some bearing on that. Does look a bit quicker than the one that was on the other day.
Eight. Stephen Maguire. 8.
Yeah, just struggled to control the cue ball, so has to settle for the little tuck up behind the yellow.
Good escape from Judd. Must have just grazed the paint off that red there. Thought it was going to just slide past. So Stephen looking to get the cue ball back in behind the green. That's okay. Again, the main intention playing safe here is to block off the right hand side of the table. Judd chooses to play this safety shot. He's got to catch this red very, very thin. It's a tough shot. Obviously the jaws of the pocket are possibly going to be in the way. One of the hardest shots. One of the hardest safety shots in the game, this one. You're playing across the face of a ball. So much so that he just played a little containing shot. That's not too bad. Not got Steve in any trouble, but guarantees himself another shot in this frame.
Yeah, Trump having to dig in here. It's not the natural, fluent game that he enjoys, but he knows that he's going to have to mix it in this department as well, particularly if the balls and the breaks aren't flying in.
Little exhibition shot here for Stephen. Get the red onto the black, send it towards the pocket. Obviously safety is the main objective. Oh, he's called it wrong. He's called it much too thin. And that's a real unforced error there. So for Judd Trump.
Whoa.
It's a pretty untidy table though at the moment. It's often what happens when lots of safeties played and balls are missed. But Judd would just be happy to be at the table, try and make something happen. That's a good start. I think you can pot this red comfortably.
6.
I think he can get on the pink to right centre, which would be a big help to him.
Seven.
Of course, Neil Robertson made his 100th century of that 2013-14 campaign against Trump at the Crucible in their quarter-final. Little moment of history. Trump trying to do the same here. Needs 2 more. Just struggling though. I think they both are on this table at the moment.
30.
Just to get any sort of rhythm going, and it's already gone a little bit wrong.
Just Trump. 30.
He went for the double. That red could have finished anywhere. He has left a chance at it to the yellow pocket. Not saying that was frustration, but he had the option to play safe and try to keep the break going. Doesn't look particularly happy, does he, at the moment with the way it's gone? Been very bitty, this match. Not his sort of snooker, certainly. But then again, he's had a lot of chances. This was the attempt at the double. And then you just don't know at that pace where the red's going to finish.
One.
I think, though, it just proves what an exceptional performance from Maguire and indeed Murphy yesterday, all those centuries, because, you know, snooker isn't normally like that. We do see a lot of big breaks from the top players, but that many, that was exceptional stuff.
Yeah, they're very rare, their matches. You know, snooker's a tough game, and even if you're playing well, sometimes you are sort of dependent on how the balls split and break for you. You can play good shots one day and land on 2 or 3 reds, another day you land on nothing, so
6.
very difficult game. When it all comes together, it's very nice to watch. But so far today, it's not been like that. There you see again, Stephen played a little gentle soft cannon into the pink. Could easily have had a unmissable red, but it's not to be. But I think Judd's just getting a bit frustrated. He's not used to playing like us mere mortals anymore. He's used to just clearing up every time he comes to the table, so just forcing the issue a little bit, trying to make something happen. Oh, and that's a kick. That was a big kick.
Stephen Maguire.
Yeah, very unlucky. I mean, you saw the white jump up in the air. So just another little wrinkle to proceedings. I think these two, they're almost like you want to re-rack the whole match and just start again. There's the kick. Took all the pace out the white, threw the red offline. So, oh dear, it's been a bit of a trial so far.
Yeah, don't see so many kicks these days. That definitely was one, and that was a big one.
1.
Okay, not perfect for Judd. Played to just push that pink on towards the pocket. Didn't quite get the cannon correctly. Just shown a few signs of frustration. We haven't seen that from Judd for a long time. Doesn't often give much away with his mannerisms. But like I say, he's so used to playing such a high standard, he probably can't quite work out what's going on at the moment. So I think Judd Trump in full flow would take the opportunity here to pot this pink, crash into these three reds, get everything out in the open, try and make something happen. But I think that's a sign that he's not feeling too confident at the moment.
Just trump
I
1.
think normally he would have played that shot a lot harder, try to make something happen.
Well, at the moment, this match is about who makes the fewest mistakes, and there have been plenty on both sides. Maguire, of course, was unlucky with the kick last time he was at the table. It's just all awkward, though, where the balls are.
Little shot there from Stephen. Never easy when you're using the spider. It was made a lot easier by not having to do anything with the cue ball. But again, this not easy. Positional shot. Try and pot this pink. Just come just inside that first red, I would suggest. Leave the red into the same pocket. Game not judged to perfection.
7.
Both getting a little bit frustrated out there by the looks of it.
Yeah, we have a feature. There's Trump smiling. We have a feature. Folds his frames, looking back at classic frames through the archives. Don't think this one's going to feature at any point in the future. But someone's got to win it. 23 in it. Stephen Maguire, man in front, but again, just losing ideal position. Looking at this one now to the green pocket. Good pot. Just see him sizing himself up for that. Put frustration to one side, just concentrated on the actual shot. I guess it's not so bad if you're struggling. If your opponent's also struggling, and I would argue Trump is struggling more than Maguire at the minute.
Green ball.
Well, there's another indication that they're just not hitting the ball great at the moment. He's a good 3-4 foot short there from where he wanted to be. He's also got the added... Oh, I think he can just get through to this red, so I'll use the knuckle here, send the cue ball back to ball.
Steve Maguire 11.
That's what makes snooker so frustrating. He's probably done absolutely nothing different today than what he done on Saturday. On Saturday they all went in, and today it's a real struggle. That helps. You would never know if Stephen intended that or not, because Stephen's one of the few players that doesn't offer a sorry if he flukes one. So you don't know if he's played it or not.
Yellow ball. Stephen Maguire 1.
So, feels like a longer frame actually than 20 minutes, which is how long it's been going. But here we are, 28 points in it, 4 reds left. And that is not good from Trump. As I say, they're both struggling, but he's struggling more.
One.
Yeah, one thing you can say about Stephen today, his long game looks in good shape. Quite some good ones. Got close to a couple of the more difficult ones. So even though they're both struggling, I think you're right, Dave. Stephen looks the more likely to turn things around at the moment.
7.
But he looks sort of more at peace with the way it's gone, which actually you wouldn't expect, would you? Because that's one thing with Maguire over the years, he has at times, you know, shown frustration. Now then, this pink put him 42 in front, so he still needs a red.
Forty. Stephen Maguire 14.
Chance at this long red for Judd, but obviously needs 2 reds, 2 blacks to be able to win the frame. He takes 1 pink. He'd be able to tie. So I think correctly there, choosing not to take that red on. Played a good shot actually, brought the black into play. So he's struggling, but he's still thinking very clearly. Just push this red out here, Stephen. I thought that was going to be tight behind the brown, but it's just crept past, so maybe Judd needs something like this just to get things going today.
Oh, he didn't need that. He needs a snooker now.
Foul. Stephen Maguire.
He's left reds on, so it's definitely going to be Maguire's frame. Well, what a catastrophe that was, and he's already conceded, needing a snooker. So a forgettable frame for Judd Trump, that's for sure. Steve Maguire happy enough to win it and to lead 2-1.